Hi everyone, I am Janhavi Panwar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you people are new over here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. Alright, it's been pretty long since I last recorded a video in this room because I was out most of the time, and now that I am here, I can't really say I missed this background a lot because not everybody is a fan of this background, including my father. But let's get started. Alright, in this video, we're going to be talking about some idioms to describe somebody else. For example, you have to describe somebody's personality. You know, somebody who's very talkative, who's very outgoing, very determined, but you are very sick of using these words over and over again. So instead, you really want to use some very interesting words, which are idioms. So let's get started. Idiom number one we have is lone wolf. Now, if you people watch English movies or American movies, so over there, you're gonna notice this word not used too much, but yeah, used. So lone wolf is used to describe a person who is independent or, you know, really prefers to be introverted, you know, not really fond of socializing too much, and somebody who's always away from social gatherings and everything and very quiet, but very independent and very chill at the same time. A very solitary kind of person is a lone wolf, you know, who just prefers his own company. So you can use it for somebody who prefers their own company, is a solitary person and an independent person as well. Idiom number two is wallflower. Wallflower is used to describe someone who is shy. For example, when you go to a party, so there's always going to be a person who is going to keep standing in the back and they're not going to come to the dance floor, not because they have an attitude, but because they're shy. So that person who is very shy at parties and won't come to the dance floor, you know, like wedding parties or anywhere, so that person is a wallflower. Idiom number three, we have tough cookie. Now, tough cookie, it's not like a very hardened cookie. No, tough cookie is somebody who is very strong mentally and physically, you know, very strong, very strong-willed and very determined, you know, like that person, he can endure anything. He can endure if there is a mental problem or there is a physical problem. So that kind of strong-willed person is a tough cookie. Idiom number four, we have go-getter. Now, go-getter is a person who is very, job-oriented, not job-oriented, but really want to do good at his job. If a student is there, then studying is his job. And if you are an employee of a company, so that is your job. So you're very oriented, very goal-oriented, and very determined. So you're a go-getter. Like every time you're very energetic, is that I'm going to do this, definitely. You're very energetic about it. So that kind of person is a go-getter. Next idiom we have social butterfly. Social butterfly, well, there is this myth is that social butterfly is only used for girls. No, social butterfly can also be used for boys. So social butterfly used for a person who is very outgoing, very oriented, and really just loves to party, you know, really loves to socialize. And, you know, when there is a party, you can always see that person over there, you know, enjoying, outgoing. So that kind of person is a social butterfly, a person who can be seen, who is very often seen at social gatherings. Next idiom, I've lost the count now, couch potato. Couch potato is used for someone who's lazy, you know, very, very lazy. So your parents may use this word, you're such a couch potato, but they're not going to say this in English, they're going to say this in your native language, which sounds even more rude. So couch potato is for someone who's lazy. Idiom number next is a cheapsteak. Who is a cheapsteak? A cheapsteak is a person who is, you know, who is very mean in spending money. So, you know, where there's always going to be a person in a friend group who really doesn't want to spend his money at all because he has his reasons, but the friends, they're going to call him a cheapsteak. So cheapsteak is a person who is not a very big fan of spending his money. So a cheapsteak. Next idiom we have is party animal. Party animal is someone, well, it's pretty clear from the idiom itself, but that person is not going to be dressed in an animal. outfit, but a party animal is someone who loves to party, you know, who loves to party, who is very fond of parties. You can always see that person, you know, partying, drinking, and basically having a lot of fun at the parties. So that kind of person is a party animal. Next word we have is a people person. Who is a people person? Now you're gonna be like, I'm a people person. Well, if I am a people person, doesn't mean I'm too many people in a row or in a room. I'm a people person means I'm a very outgoing person who gets along with everybody. I'm not appreciating myself, I'm just taking an example. So somebody who's very outgoing and gets along with everybody and really likes to listen, you know, really listens to other people, their problems, whatever they have to say. So that kind of person is a people person. And also make sure is that you know the difference between a people person and a people pleaser. A people pleaser is somebody else. A people pleaser is who's gonna do anything to please people, you know? They can't deny. So if somebody says, can you please do this thing for me? And even if they're not in a position to do that, you're still gonna do that because you're a people pleaser. But a people person is somebody who listens to people and who gets along with people. So that person is a people person. And the last idiom of this video is early bird. Who is an early bird? All birds always wake up early. So a person who wakes up early and who arrives at every place pretty early, you know. So that kind of person is an early bird. For example, you have a meeting set for 5:30 p.m. but somebody arrives at 5:15 p.m. So that person is an early bird. And these are the idioms that y'all can use in your daily life. Thank you everybody for watching. I'm gonna see you people in the next video. And make sure to go and check out the links that are in the description box below. I'm going to see you people very, very soon. Bye everyone, stay safe.